If you've been hurt in an accident, you may be entitled to money for your medical bills, lost wages, pain, and suffering. But here's something important you need to know. Exaggerating your injuries, even a little, can destroy your case. I'm Allison Kitchell, founder of Kitchell Injury Law, and today I want to talk to you about why honesty is the single most important thing you can bring to your personal injury claim. Some people treat a car accident like a payday. They think that if they make their injuries sound worse than they are, they'll get a bigger settlement. But that's not how it works. Exaggerating your injuries, claiming more pain than you actually have, or overstating how your injuries affect your life is considered insurance fraud, and it can lead to serious consequences, potentially even criminal charges. Insurance adjusters and defense attorneys are very good at spotting inflated claims. I know because I used to do it. Here's how. First, your medical records. If what you tell your doctor doesn't match what you're claiming in your lawsuit, that inconsistency will be used against you. Second, insurance investigations. Insurance companies can and do hire private investigators, interview witnesses, and review the accident scene. Third and finally, if you end up in court, the defense attorneys can request what they call an independent medical exam, where they send you to their own doctors to try to investigate the truth of what you report experiencing. And finally, surveillance. I've seen this firsthand. Early in my career as a defense attorney, I had a client being sued by someone who claimed a debilitating injury. Surveillance footage caught that person running down their front steps carrying a bicycle. We defended the case vigorously and my client paid nothing. The bottom line, if you're exaggerating, the other side is going to find out. If you exaggerate your injuries, here's what can happen. You lose your credibility. Once the court or an insurance company thinks you're lying, they won't believe your real injuries either. Your settlement value of your case will be reduced, or you may end up having your claim denied altogether. Importantly, you could also end up owing money to the other side. If the court finds you exaggerated, you may end up being required to pay the defendant's legal fees, surveillance cost, and expert witness fees. And you make things harder for other injured people. When a lawyer goes to bat for a client who exaggerated, and if that comes out, that lawyer loses credibility with adjusters and defense attorneys. That affects every future client they ever represent. But here's the good news. The truth is powerful. When you're honest about your injuries, your lawyer can build a strong, credible case around what actually happened to you. Insurance companies and juries respond to consistency and authenticity. The bottom line is honesty matters. A smoother claims process, a more credible case at trial, a better chance at fair compensation for your real losses, and no risk of legal trouble or costs down the road. The best clients I've ever represented told me exactly what happened, the good and the bad, and we got them the results they deserved. If you've been hurt in an accident, you don't need to exaggerate. Your real injuries matter. Your real pain matters, and you deserve real compensation. At Kitchell Injury Law, we represent seriously injured people in Washington, D.C. and Northern Virginia. We handle car crashes, bicycle and pedestrian accidents, and medical malpractice cases. And we fight hard for every client. We're here for you, and we'll build your case the right way with honesty, integrity, and heart.